Yeah, I think right there is fine.
Okay.
Let me see. Come right there.
I can sit on this.
No, you ain't gotta sit right there.
Okay.
You can if you want to. But
Okay.
what's going on, Jennifer?
Well, it's a long story. Everybody knows I've been trying to get approved for disability. I'm already hyperactive. You see me on camera. I've struggled with addiction, but for the most part, I've remained clean. I've already lost my job, and I've only been there 2 weeks. I hate to say this, but I think I'm a little too overqualified for that job. Let me tell you what happened. The manager, okay, he had people in the lobby waiting a half hour, people outside in the parking lot waiting a half hour. So I go back there and start helping him. He starts throwing a hissy fit and walks out. So within 5 minutes, he leaves me there. I've only been there 2 weeks. And then he leaves another guy there that was his first day. He didn't know how to do anything. So within 5 minutes, I get the whole parking lot cleared out, the whole lobby cleared out, and he doesn't come back for 4 hours till closing time, right? So I got the whole restaurant down by myself, the whole shift, because the other guys knew. The manager took off and left me there, and I didn't have one single problem the whole time as soon as he left. And then guess what? He comes back, and now the drawer's short. So I know for a fact he's the one that's been stealing out of the register, because I know I didn't do it. I didn't steal any money. I don't steal. I got caught shoplifting when I was 15, and I haven't done it since from anybody. I won't even take a quarter off the table because I got my ass beat for stealing 75 cents from my mom one time. That's why I don't steal. It always has bad repercussions. But I know for a fact, and I was like 4 years old when that happened, so I know for a fact I didn't steal it. He had to steal it. Well, the other manager who works day shift, she kind of has Down syndrome. The guy they just hired, he talks like this, like, I just stayed late last night. And he's real heavy. He looks like the guy off of Family Guy, but he talks like he's kind of slow. And the other two guys don't talk at all. And then two of them don't even speak English. So I think he regretted hiring me because I was too overqualified. He thought I was going to take his job because I was texting him because they were complaining about money come up missing on the group chat before I started working. And he was complaining about night shift. And I told him, I said, here's all your problems. It's that manager right there. And he told me it was the other manager. He tried to blame it on the black manager. But it wasn't the black manager. It was the white manager. So I clarified that. And then when he seen that I was dating a black guy, and he had already said he was going to hire me because I was white, he had something against, he's racist is what he is. You could tell by looking at him he's racist. So when I have this black guy come to see me every day for lunch, they're like, oh, well, fired. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he was trying to hire me for management to replace the black guy. And the black guy didn't have no problems. It was the white manager that's a fucking hillbilly that has PTSD that works night shift. It's not the other guy. Right. But, yeah, so they fired me after 7 days for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Oh, you only lasted 7 days?
7 days, like 2 weeks. I lasted 2 weeks. But this happens everywhere I go. I'm not going to lie. Frickers, they fired me because I was, for no reason, probably because I was real pale and skinny. I told you when I was living with Joe, I had to climb in the window, so I couldn't go in the kitchen and eat, and I was just staying with him. I was pretty much starving to death. So when I finally did get a job, I looked real sickly. So they fired me there. And then at Cracker Barrel, that was my fault. I wasn't charging people for drinks, but they never sat anybody in my section. I would get one table an hour, and I only had 3 tables, and then they would skip me. So when somebody did finally sit there, one drink turned into a water is not going to matter because they refused to seat me. They didn't like me. That's why they always put me in the back. So everywhere I go, people just don't like me. And I know they say it can't be everybody else, it has to be you. But let me tell you right now, in the Bible it says, they hate you the way they once...
ashes on that floor.
They hate you the way they once hated me. And but be confident because I have overcome the world.
That's right.
So the closer I get to God, the more I feel like the world pushes me away. And in a way, I know that it is me because I'm different. I'm too nice. I'm too forgiving. I'm too confident. I'm too energetic.
And you talk, and you talk too much.
And I talk too much, yeah. But everything that I've always wanted to be, I have become. You know, I can't help it that you're miserable in your life. But the good thing about this is is I promised my daughter, because I gave my first daughter $200 for graduating. I gave my son $200 for graduating. And I was worried about not being able to give my daughter money for graduation. But my check should be at least $500. So I will have enough to give her $200 for graduating.
That's good.
So God came in, He showed up, He showed out, He got me where I needed to be, and now that job is history.
Oh, okay.
Because honestly, it's kind of embarrassing telling people I work at Little Caesars.
No, it ain't embarrassing at all.
It's
not.
It's
embarrassing to tell people that you got an addiction and you ain't got a job.
Right. That's what I said. That's why I work there. But at the same time, I'm too overqualified for that. You know what I'm saying? I've had better jobs. I've sold cars. I've been a safety trainers. I've been a trainer. I've worked in warehouses making $25 an hour. For me to make $9 an hour, I really had to
humble yourself.
Yeah, I had to humble myself.
Right. Let me ask you a question though. What made you get a job, walk through the door, and start snitching on the manager within 1 or 2 days? You say, hey, this is the problem right here. It's this manager right here.
Because that's what he was doing.
But what made you walk through the door and do that within 24 hours, 40 hours?
It wasn't within 24 hours.
You only worked there 7 days.
Yeah, I worked there 2 weeks. And it was after I worked with every shift and every person. And he had said, he had told me personally he was trying to get rid of this manager, that night shift had problems and money was coming up missing. Plus, I would read about it in the group chat. So the only person I said, I see what you mean. I saw it here, here, and here on this shift. But since it was...
You drop an ass. You need to go ahead and put that cigarette out before you burn his man carpet out.
Sorry. But since it was directed at the white people and not the black people, I think he took that offensively.
I don't think that's what it was. I think you're playing a race card because of mistakes that you made.
No, he told me
they already got a black manager, so he trying to get rid of that black manager, but they got black people there.
Yeah, but he was trying to give me the black guy's job.
Right, you told me that.
Because he kept going to jail and calling off work.
Well, it's not because he's black. It's because his case he keep going to jail. But listen, no.
But he wasn't a bad manager.
No, ma'am, your ass keep going to jail.
The white guy that walked out and left 2 new people there the whole shift and only come back to steal, that's your problem.
So let me ask you something. When the manager walked off and you decided to hit because you wanted to help.
I called him.
Hold on. Yeah,
I had to call him.
Listen, what I'm saying is when he left for 4 hours and it was just you and another guy that just got hired, a new hire.
Yeah.
By yourself, y'all did all this awesome job. And he took some money out the cash register. So when they came back at night, they counted it was short.
Yeah.
And it made it look like you did it because you was there for 4 hours by yourself without him.
Exactly.
So
but everybody knows.
So he set you up.
Yeah, and let me tell you what he did after I swept. Okay, I waited till close. I waited till he wiped all the tables down, and I went through and swept and mopped. And they complained about it not being clean when they showed up in the morning. He went through, I don't know how he got it dirty, but he went through and found dirt somewhere and wiped it all on the floor after I had swept and mopped, so it looked like I didn't sweep and mop or clean.
So he set you up.
He is the main source of all the problems of that store. And I'm just telling you the truth. But
how long have you been there?
He's the ex-wife of the other
ex-husband.
manager. Or ex-husband of the other manager, yeah. That's why.
Hold on. It's another woman manager.
Yeah.
And he was married to the other manager.
It's her ex-husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been there?
I don't know.
A long time?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's every time I go into that store, there's an hour wait. And they're always closing it down.
Oh, that's how you got the job.
And that's how I got the job because I said, "You guys need some help?" And he's like, "Yeah," and he hired me.
Same guy.
Same guy. Yeah.
Same guy who hired you. Same guy fired you.
Yeah.
Oh, he the one fired you?
Yeah. Well, I told you what it was is I couldn't deal with the managers.
Okay.
Because
so you overqualified, huh?
I don't know if that's what it is.
So what you gonna do now, Miss? Overqualified?
I'm gonna go find a real job.
That was a real motherfucking job.
Yeah, it was a good job. I liked it. But like I said, this happens to me all the time. I told him before I even got hired.
Same thing with your strip club.
I said, yeah, I only lasted a month. I said, don't get used to me having a job and paying bills because usually if I get a job, it doesn't last. The only jobs that lasted me the longest was McDonald's and Joanne Distribution Center because I worked by myself and I didn't have to talk to anybody.
Right.
And then in McDonald's, I worked in drive-thru in the back. I didn't have to talk to anybody. But when I actually have to talk to other employees, like I said, it's a God thing.
So you don't work well with others?
I do, but like I said, the world is not like God. And I am not like trying to be like the rest of the world.
Trying to be like God?
I'm trying to be like the rest of the world.
Trying to be like God?
I'm trying to be like God and like Jesus. And it's the same reason they threw Daniel in the lion's den. They were jealous. They hated him. Same reason they crucified Jesus. They were jealous. They hated him.
Oh, okay.
Same exact thing with all the prophets.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they did the same thing to all the disciples. Paul, they crucified him. Anyone in the Bible that you will see, just like Mordecai, they tried to kill him because they were jealous of him.
Right.
But like I said, ultimately God has the final say. And that's why they're stuck working there, and I don't have to go to work today.
Right.
I still am okay because my Jew takes
Yeah,
care of me.
because when I text you, you said you want to be available till Monday because you got to go to work.
Yeah, well,
And
now
now-
I got some free time. And I didn't want to go to work that day because it's a mess trying to listen to people that tell you to do the wrong thing. I'm trying to get orders out the window and help people, and they don't want help making their food. They don't want to get orders out the window. They want to take their time and do their own thing. They don't care about the business or the other people. They care about their own sanity.
And then what about customer service? Huh?
Right.
Let me ask you something. Before you got this job, you was complaining about being stuck in the house all day. The man didn't want you to go nowhere. You was gaining weight, such. Now you went right down there and fucked that job up.
I didn't fuck the job.
You went down there and fucked that job up. So
I'm
now,
gonna tell you right now, I never called in. I wasn't late. I offered to stay over.
Talk too much. That's the problem was. Listen, you went down there.
Well, personality.
Talked your way out of the job. Talked your way into the job when you went there to buy a pizza.
Yeah.
Your talk game got you the job.
Okay.
I'm pretty 2,000%, 4,000% sure you talked your way out the job. Now that you're back in his house, are you going to complain and give that man a hard time because he won't let you out the door go run the streets? Because you're going to be sitting here again.
No, because I did that last night. Last night was the first Friday night I actually sat here and didn't do anything. Didn't go get fucked up. Didn't drink. Didn't smoke. Didn't do nothing. And I sat here with him all night and we did laundry and watched movies and went to bed.
Well, okay,
So,
that's your first weekend off.
Well,
you probably need a break.
I told him
now,
after-
a month from now it's going to be different.
Well, no.
You'll be
I
well
told
rested.
him, after he bought me that phone that he broke and put it in my name, we wouldn't have bad luck and bad karma like that. I said, God's going to drain your wallet until you give me back what you broke and you stole. Well, because it's pretty much like you stole it from me and you broke it. So until you give it back, you're going to have to pay it back times 7. Because that's what happened to me when I got caught shoplifting when I was 15. I stole a whole wardrobe when I was 15 years old. And ever since then, I've been paying back 7 different wardrobes. And then God finally let up on me. But it says in the Bible, if you steal, you pay back 7 times. So ever since he bought me this phone, I've had money. I haven't had to ask him for money. I haven't been using. I haven't had to buy anything. Everything's been going smooth in our relationship.
I'm glad you didn't use it.
And I told him what the problem was. And then he finally listened to me. And now we don't have any problem. And people don't believe me. They don't think that it's a God thing. They think something's wrong with me. But it's not. You know, like I said, when I was in high school, I graduated when I was 16. I tried to graduate college by the time I was 18. I was too fast for the world.
Right.
You understand? And I went back 3 times trying to graduate, and they wouldn't let me. Then I went to college 3 times trying to graduate, and they wouldn't let me. I have done everything I possibly could to do the right thing, and nobody can tell me different because I know, and God knows,
That's right.
that I did everything I possibly could. Okay? So just because they have issues with women and authority and confidence doesn't mean that something's wrong with me.
Right.
Because I'm the only normal one that was working there.
I know that's right.
Have you ever been to that Little Caesars?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know where it's at. I don't even know where it's at.
Don't tell me you don't know.
I don't know where it's at. I don't know what the hell you're
I've worked with handicapped people all through middle school. I volunteered for the handicapped people. There was a little girl that had a brain tumor. She died. She was 10. There were the twins that were kind of slow that I had help out. There was a couple other learning disabled children. And I volunteered my whole recess.
Well, you a motherfucking head full.
And my
boy.
whole
Look,
study hall to hang out with these kids.
you a head full. Hey,
I'm serious. I know.
No, you're
Plus,
the
I
only
took
sane.
social-
You're the only sane, smart, calm person in the whole entire world.
No, I'm not saying that. I said at that Little Caesars.
But you got something to say about every goddamn body you talking about.
I don't talk bad about nobody.
You say your boyfriend got a problem. Everybody got a problem around you.
He did have some problems.
Oh,
He's a lot
shit.
different now.
I can imagine what you said behind. I can imagine what you said behind my back.
Well, he was used to dating this mean ass black girl that took all his money and told him what to do and put him down. he wasn't used to dating somebody that was actually nice to him, that helped him.
Who was that?
Me.
Oh, okay.
So he thought he had to be mean to
You're
me
an
to
angel.
keep me around.
You're an angel.
He didn't have to be mean. I loved him anyway, and you've heard me say that.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
just because other people are used to people like me being mean to them, I'm not that person. I'm a nicer person than most of the girls or the white people you've met.
Right.
So
I'm gonna sit back down on this couch.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But that's pretty much all I have to say.
No, I got a few questions.
Okay, well, ask me a question.
You ain't let me talk, but it's your interview. But
Yeah,
so-
I've been going
so-
through a lot.
I heard you state that you've been sober.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for that. How long you been sober?
A good, going on 15 years
Oh, 15
off
years.
of cocaine. But alcohol, I've been sober for 20 years. I still have a couple problems with some pain pills every now and then. You know what that is. But I do got a broken foot. So, and that's still not healed yet. So I was
Where
working
you cash
on a,
at? They got no cash.
That's because I don't go to the doctor. Because last time I went to the doctor, they yelled at me and told me to quit screaming while I was in labor. Then the other doctor, I went with a broken nose and she wouldn't reset it, and that's why it's crooked. So why would I go to the doctor to pay them $3,000 for a foot that they're not going to do anything to or give me any pain meds? They've never given me pain meds anytime I broke anything, and they've never reset it. So there's no point in me going to the doctor to have them say, hey, wrap this around your foot and stay off of it, and give them $3,000 for that. I'm not going to do that. So
So you heard anything about your grandbaby?
no, I haven't. I still haven't. My daughter is off the grid. I'm a little worried about her because maybe she doesn't exist or something. But
Oh, she definitely exists.
yeah, but she's been disappeared for a while. Colin ain't talked to her.
Ain't nobody talk to her?
No, my mom ain't talked to her.
Damn.
Colin ain't
Well,
talked to her.
we gotta send them a few prayers.
Yeah, it's a little odd because she loves her brother. She always talks to him.
Right.
So
Okay.
something weird's going on. But
Yeah.
that's what happens when you get married and you have kids. You lose touch with the family you had before, or the friends you had before, and you dedicate your life to your new family. So I'm giving her a little space. You know, when she's ready, she'll call me.
That's right.
I sent her my number, so she's got my number.
So you gonna find another job?
Yeah, I've already kind of found one at this Freddy's Custard as a cook, because I can work in the back.
Freddy, that's where they got them spicy
Custard.
burgers
Yeah,
and stuff.
and I don't have
I ain't
to
never
work
ate that
with
before.
people.
On Battleground?
I haven't ate there either,
It's
but
on
it
Battleground?
looks so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there.
Yeah, they have a in-person interview right off the internet. So as soon as I put the application in, they'll send me an interview. So I'm going to do that after a couple days of resting. So
You get your rest up, get back to work.
right, because I worked 2 weeks straight, no days off. I took somebody else's shift that had quit because she knew what a bunch of retards. 3 people quit because obviously they don't run the store right. 3 people had quit, and that's why. And that was before I got hired. 3 more people quit after I got hired. And they quit right there in the group chat, and they said, you know what, this place is retarded. I quit. And that's what they put. So I picked up all her hours and came into work on my days off. That's what I'm saying. These people are
Right.
out there.
You was willing to do everything you could to help them.
Everything I could to help them people. And they just didn't appreciate it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep in touch with you. Hopefully, things work out with you.
Yeah.
But just in case you be in this house for a while before you find another job,
Yeah.
don't start blaming this man
I know.
for because you're sitting in here, you acting like a housewife, you're getting fat, all you're doing is eating.
I know.
He won't let you out the house. You feel like an animal in a cage because your
No,
ass
he's
because your ass had a job.
He's been letting me go wherever I want. Like the other day, he had attitude problems, so I said, I'm going for a walk. Usually, he'll follow me down the street and drag me back. But this time, he let me walk, and then he was like, I'll give you a
I might even
ride.
start coming to this man's house. This man seemed kind of a little weird, a little wild.
Now he's
I don't want this man
actually
catch
being
me
a
up in here.
sweetheart. Like,
I don't want him to catch me up in here.
Completely different person.
Yeah, let me get on and get out of here.
Okay.
It was God bless you, Jennifer. It was nice talking to you. Listen, we're going to pray for you. We're going to pray for your daughter.
I
Make sure that
appreciate
grandparent
your
be safe. I'm proud of you on your sobriety.
Yeah, because it's really hard to lose your job and then stay clean. Because I've been struggling. Like, yesterday was the first day
You didn't
I
lose your
didn't
job.
touch
You
nothing.
didn't lose your job. You gave it away. Yeah, you gave it away. God
I
bless
didn't
you.
voluntarily quit.
Yeah, you gave it away. God bless you.